and welcome to another episode of Talk the Torque with me, Desh Bechin. Joining me today in studio is Chantelle Potgieter, the marketing manager for the Hatfield Motor Group and Fury Motor Group, which is now a division of Hatfield Motor Group. So let's welcome Chantelle, and as always, this interview is proudly brought to you by Sariti Solutions. Hello, Chantelle.
How's it, Desh?
Good. Thank you so much for joining us for the new year.
Yes, happy 2022, and it's going to be a great one. Looking forward to it.
Has to be. So I haven't gone into an extremely intricate, fancy introduction of you, Chantelle, because most of our followers know you by now, but we all know that you are thriving in your environment as a marketing manager. You lead so many people. You've now, the acquisition of Fury has added more onto your plate, and I know that you have obviously expanded in terms of your experience, and that is why we so value your advice that you offer to our viewers. So thank you again for coming. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so let me start with, what can you expect from a marketing manager job?
I think to keep it short and sweet, you need to realize that there's no beginning and end. It's basically an evolution of taking needs and formulating processes and systems within your environment in such a way so that you can provide for that need, be it a service, be it a product, be it information, which is currently key to everything. But a marketing manager takes that global activities and try and formulate it into a sphere that can result in sales.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And what is your typical management style?
Yeah, I'm not a micromanager at all.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in giving the people the freedom to express themselves and to drive results.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's about giving the person the tools that they need. They can ask me questions. I will guide them.
Mm-hmm.
I will give them information. But usually when they do come back to me and say, how would you handle X, Y, and Z? And my typical response would be, but how would you handle that?
Mm-hmm.
And then when they give me the answers, it actually empowers them to think in their own way
mm-hmm.
and find an answer for the problem that they've just had. So I've got a very free management structure.
Mm-hmm.
And I allow people to perform within everything, but I do guide and I'm output driven.
Mm-hmm,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
right. So, I mean, do you have any inspiring words of wisdom for other ladies in the industry who might be planning to step up into a managerial position?
I think the wise words would be, don't accept no for an answer. Mm-hmm. If you do get no as an answer, go back to yourself and see what you can do to improve yourself, your knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
I do think that knowledge is exceptionally powerful
mm-hmm.
in any industry that you are. You need to be the expert of your field. Like you are a journalist,
mm-hmm.
You are a person that sells yourself as empowering women. So you need to be an expert in
mm-hmm.
that field.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel that the same is for any person that wants to enter into a management position. You need to be the leader, but you also need to be the counselor. You need to be the guidance.
Absolutely.
You need to be the expert in your field. It's not just about managing a bunch of people, because if they do have a question, they're going to come back to you and say to you, how do I solve this? And yes, my management style says, how would you solve it? But you need to have the answer at the end of the day. You need to be the expert, and to be the expert, you need to keep on learning. You can't apply what you know today or what you knew 20 years ago and apply it in today's business processes or today's business philosophies.
Absolutely. As a marketing manager, though, how can you motivate and encourage and support your team? And I'm sure you have a lot of people on your team. We had a very exciting conversation off air about the juniors and the other the additionals or the new program you're running, which we'll talk about a bit later. But your existing team, how do you encourage them, especially now with the transitioning?
Yes, yeah. So their plates are exceptionally full. So I try and encourage them with seeing the results that come. So I'm very open with, you've just done X and Y. So this activity has led to the following results. So I think if my team specifically, because people need to nitpick their team that actually complements, because my team complements me and makes me who I am, so that I can be successful. So sharing that success with my team, I think, motivates my team.
Right.
I think if I had a different team structure, maybe I'd had to adapt my way of rewarding them. You need to understand what your team are, how they think, how they perform. Is it money? Is it free time? Is it acknowledgement? So I've got a combination. So I know that 2 or 3 of my people appreciate an afternoon off, and so I would reward them with time off. I would reward them on a Friday, pop into the office and say to them, guys, it's 4 o'clock, let's go home, spend time with your family, because I know the whole week they were busy. And other parts of my team, they strive on earning more incentives. So everything that we do is incentive driven, money or responsibility. Some of my team thrive on getting additional responsibility. So I don't think there's one set of a set of rules that applies when I try and motivate my team. It depends on each individual person, and I think that's what makes it successful.
Absolutely. And I mean, this might be a very biased opinion, because I am very close to members of the Hatfield Motor Group. What do you believe is a contributing factor to the success of HMG in terms of marketing? Now, I know you do not want to toot your own horn here, but I think marketing is a key function to the development of a business. What do you think your contribution towards this has been?
I think what we've done is we realized that marketing has got boundaries, because every single dealership, when they sign a dealer agreement with the OEM, has to sign for an area of responsibility. But it's to see how you can push your marketing strategy in such a way that you can acquire new customers without stepping on the toes of your neighboring dealership, because the moment you do that, you get a bad vibe from your other dealerships, and they start bad mouthing you. But it's to also ensure that people out there know what you do, and picks up your personality in the campaigns or advertising that you do out there. So the dealership or the group's personality has to be represented in the advertising that you do, like all other OEMs would do as well. Volkswagen has got a brand, Suzuki has got a brand, Audi's got a brand, and so does the Hatfield Motor Group. We've got a brand philosophy, and we don't just say it for the sake of saying it, but we live it in the dealership.
Absolutely.
So that, I think that makes that it's by getting that message across, but not being arrogant about it, but sustaining it when the customer actually interacts with the people, that they get the same feeling.
Absolutely. So thank you so much, Chantelle, for joining us and for being a part of our team, being our resident guest. I think this is the 3rd year going, and I'm so excited about it. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Okay, and thank you, viewers, for watching, commenting, and sharing our interviews and content. Our non-profit company is the Motoring Woman of the Year Awards, powered by MFC and Evo by Nedbank, as well as the Talk the Torque Studios, powered by Sariti Solutions, are aimed at recognizing women that are making a difference and contributing to our trade. We are not just relating stories of struggle and success, we are changing lives. Together, we are providing a platform to empower and uplift the women of our trade. And also, we are providing this platform to share our experiences, as well as educate the future generations to explore the endless and exciting career opportunities in motoring South Africa. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Talk the Talk, and kindly get your friends, colleagues, and families to follow us on all our social media platforms. Yes, you heard me. We are now becoming so modern, moving over to TikTok and to Insta and to YouTube. So please follow us. Viewers, let's take the unwanted stress and complications out of purchasing your next vehicle. Please visit www.otto.evo.africa. We have thousands of vehicles on sale for you to choose from, and we only advertise on behalf of reliable and trustworthy MFC accredited dealerships. This newly introduced car listing portal is amazing. It's user friendly and can assist you from start to finish with your car buying process. All details are displayed on the screen, and there's a link in the caption of this video. Ladies, today I would like to encourage you to encompass your intuition. When people want to start a new venture or create a new product, they generally rely on their analytic mind, but the most successful people get fueled by their intuition when they want to be innovative or creative. So try leaving your analytic mind behind and venture out with your intuitive mind. As Einstein said, the intuitive mind is a sacred gift and the rational mind is a faithful servant. We have created a society that honors the servant and has forgotten the gift. And on that note, I would like to remind you that the question should never be, who's going to let me? It should always be,
who's going to stop me?
Absolutely.